block the shine and blind your eyes. 'Cause it's easy to feel weighed down, and it's easy to blame ourselves when the sky is filled up with clouds raining down. Yeah, 'cause it's you and me against the world now. We're alright. It's you and me against the world now. We're alright. It's you and me against the world. Oh, it's you and me against the world. Oh, it's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me against the world.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to welcome you guys to our first general body meeting of the fall semester. And thank you guys so much for being able to make this switch to a Zoom Twitch format. We really appreciate it. So I'm Em, I'm the president of AIAA UCF. So we're just gonna get started and let you guys know about some of the stuff that we offer here. Oh, if I can make it go, there we go. So to give you guys a little bit of information about what AIAA UCF is, we are a really big engineering club on campus. We're actually one of the largest engineering clubs at UCF. And on top of that, we are the largest AIAA student chapter in the country. We do a lot of design projects and events. And on top of that, we do networking, research events, and a couple of other things as well. So our e-board is comprised of 5 people. There's me, the president. If the other ones want to introduce themselves, they can.
Hi, my name is David. I'm the vice president.
Hello, I'm Eric. I'm the project chair.
I don't think Lena is in here today, but she is our treasurer.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm the secretary.
Yeah, and we are the ones that are in charge of making sure that everything in AIAA runs according to plan. On top of that, we also have our advisors, Dr. Raghavan and Dr. Kinzel. If you guys are in some of your higher up aerospace classes, you probably have interacted with them. They're amazing, and they're there to help us out with anything AIAA related, and they're also just really good to talk to if you want to hear from someone that's been in research or in industry. All right, we do have an AIAA National membership video that we do have to show you guys, just to give you a little bit more information about what AIAA National is and how it differs from an AIAA UCF membership.
Hello, my name is Maria Gonzalez.
I'm Andrea Hatzko.
I'm Elaine Petro.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rester.
Hi, I'm Emma Chow, and welcome to AIAA. We're shaping the future of aerospace.
Hello, I'm Dan Dumbacher. Welcome to AIAA. We are the world's largest aerospace professional society, connecting 30,000 members around the globe. Our members are shaping the future of aerospace and driving global innovation.
The best things about AIAA was where the community in our department was really formed between all of the different undergraduate students, so it's where I hung out with my classmates.
So I really got heavily involved right from the beginning. I became a project lead. I manage several projects right now, and even though I didn't come from a background where I knew a lot about aerospace or RC planes, I met people who did, and I learned from them, and I grew from that, and now I'm here. And so I've had a really good experience with the student branch, and I've grown a lot from it too.
One of the immediate benefits for students are all the networking opportunities. We at AIAA work very hard to intentionally bring you together with other members of the community, possible mentors, so that you can initiate and forge those important relationships for your lifelong career and begin those collaborations that will put the programs and the projects in place that will build our future.
We've had a lot of great experiences just talking to professionals about these projects that we're doing, and we've got some who are expecting to graduate at the end of this year who are looking for jobs, and they've actually had employers reaching out to them through their AIAA contacts.
Everyone that I've encountered here has such a passion for space and a passion for helping the next generation really grasp everything that they've learned and passing that on to us.
Getting to meet these guys who've been in their career 10, 15, 20 years and get their perspective, being able to interface with those guys was, geez, what a wealth of knowledge.
So AIAA really does open all these doors for you, and you get to really choose the path you want to take. So it is what you make out of it. And there's a lot that AIAA has to offer for students like us.
Let AIAA open doors for you. Join our community. Become a student member today.
All right. And I did forget to mention earlier, but this actually is the 30th year of AIAA UCF being a club on campus. So we do have a couple of cool anniversary surprises in store for you. But before we move on to that, I do want to talk about our projects. So first of all, we do have an aviation design competition every year, and we've actually been running this one since basically the start of AIAA UCF. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we have decided to change things a little bit. And instead of having a full-scale project for AVD this year, we're actually going to make it so that we can pick up where we left off with the 2020 teams that unfortunately could not finish building their planes. If you are one of the 2020 teams that didn't get to finish building, please go into the Discord and DM either me or David so that we can get some more information about how we can get those parts out to you and finish building those planes.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Nathan.
Hello everybody, I am Jared. We're both Rocket Leads for Rocket League.
Yeah, so I'm going to be talking to you all a little bit about Rocket League, just a couple of little things today. So basically, without going into too much detail, what the Rocket League project entails is we design, build, and launch rockets in a challenging environment. So if anyone is here and has been part of the Rocket League project before, we've made a couple of changes. Previously, we had 3 different competitions kind of running separately. But this time around, we're having it where we want to have one competition, and we have people might be doing different things within that competition. And so the way we're starting that off is just, we're going to have an altitude challenge. You want to get as close as you can to a certain altitude. There's another thing that we can do is if you could put an egg inside of the rocket, make sure the egg comes back intact. That'll add more points. And a challenge that we've had in the past is to implement a lander. It's a really fun challenge. Once you get past building the rocket, the lander adds a lot more difficulty and a lot more fun to the challenge. Personally, I've done the lander with Jared and a couple of other people, some of who are here right now, David as well. And adding the lander just adds a lot of fun and a lot of challenge to it. Basically, our virtual meetings are not set in stone just yet, but a time that we're looking at is Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. And we'll have more details for you after the GBM.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Quadcopter Design this year is going to be a little bit different than it has in the past. This year it's a year-long project, the fall mainly being research and development and spring being the actual build and test flight of the drone. We're calling the project Night Dash. The goal is to have a contactless autonomous delivery drone carrying a payload of a Chick-fil-A sandwich. This is going to be a more cooperative thing than in the past. Previously, it was team versus team with a competition at the end. This is going to be more of a group-based project. But that being said, we're going to have less limitations. So we're not going to be using plywood. We're going to be using carbon fiber and really building the drone like to spec how we want. And as per usual, there's no experience necessary unless you're joining the CS team to help it be autonomous. Then obviously we want a little bit of experience. But there are limited slots available, and the sign up link is right there. If you have any questions, feel free to message anybody with quads in their name in Discord, or we'll be taking questions towards the end. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Raj. I'm one of the hovercraft leads along with Kevin, who isn't here today. Or he may be, I don't know. But anyway, hovercraft this semester is canceled due to COVID because it's one of our more high contact projects. So we won't have it this semester, but a brief overview is that you are designing and building a hovercraft for one of our themes. And we have 3 themes right now: drag, or circuit racing, jousting, and soccer, which is Rocket League inspired, courtesy of Kevin. And there is no CAD experience required. We will aid you along if you decide to enter without any experience. Limited cap, just like quads. We may have a smaller cap though. And we may have a new theme coming. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but stay tuned. And if you have any questions, feel free to add yourself to the Hovercraft members channel in Discord, or stick around later if you have any questions. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm John. I'm one of the Flight Club leads this semester. This year, Flight Club will be operating pretty much the same as it did last year. You don't need any experience at all with flying RC aircraft. You can come and we'll show you everything you need to know about flying quadcopters and RC planes. This year, the dates are TBA because we're still manufacturing our drones and planes. We will be looking into having some virtual flight days on Steam using simulators. More info can be found in the Discord.
Hello, everybody. There's a few workshops this semester. I personally will be the workshop lead for System Toolkit, or SDK. SDK is a very powerful industry use aerospace system software. Think of it as like professional Kerbal space program, who's ever played that game. But there's a lot of things you can do in it, from missile trajectory analysis, satellite analysis, and everything in between, from sea to ground stations. But yeah, if you guys are interested, use that sign-in link that will be posted in the chat. If there's any questions, you can message me on Discord, and more information will be released after the GPM.
Hey guys, my name's David again, the Vice President. I'm also hosting MATLAB this year on Fridays. Whatever workshop that you're interested in, go ahead and click on that link that I posted in the chat and sign up for the workshop that you want. With MATLAB, I'll be going over the basics basically. I'll be going over syntax, how to get MATLAB running on your computer, basically loops, matrices, arrays and all that. We'll go over some computations you can do. Basically, MATLAB's really important. It's basically an engineer's computer to do very heavy tasks. And no worries if you're having issues with coding or programming. Again, this will be the basics. And also, if you're struggling in modeling methods with Dr. Kasab, go ahead and feel free to join that, hit that link, and we'll add you to Discord, and I'll be able to help you out. So.
Hi guys, I'm Brian. I'm one of the assistants for Rocket League, and I'll be working with Camila to do the ANSYS lessons. We'll be focusing on modeling two-dimensional objects due to the limitations of the student version of ANSYS. But this will especially help you and prepare you for fluid dynamics if you take Dr. Osbey, as we have taken a lot of inspiration from what he taught us in the lessons that we plan on giving. And we are hoping that these lessons can start either at the end of this month or the start of the next month.
All right. Unfortunately, our SolidWorks and Fusion 360 lead isn't here today because he's in class. but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an introduction to him. His name is Ryan, and he is professionally certified in SolidWorks, and he's proficient in Fusion 360. And he's going to be teaching you guys the basics and the basics of SolidWorks and preparing you guys for both the CSWA and the CSWP exams, and giving you a little bit of an introduction into how to use Fusion 360. So like David mentioned, there is a link in the chat if you guys want to hit that link and let us know which ones you'd be interested in, so that way we can add you to those channels and get you up-to-date information on all of our workshops.
Hi guys, my name's Ethan. I'm your HPR lead. I'm also the AIAA lead for UCF's rocketry team. So this team is a joint effort between AIAA and SEGS, and we compete in national and international intercollegiate rocket competitions. Our next competition is going to be FAR 1030. It's located in the Mojave Desert, California. We're building a 17-foot tall hybrid rocket that will be launching 2 experimental payloads to 10,000 feet. So we have, it's a really big project. So we got 8 sub-teams. So we have airframe, propulsion, electronics, payloads, recovery, design analysis, media, and operations. We're currently looking for manpower. So we are accepting students of all majors, all engineering majors, electrical, mechanical, aerospace, computer science. If you have some business friends, we would like them to help us out on our operations side. So in the past, a lot of people think, oh, you have to be aerospace in order to join this, but no, we all majors and most diversity, the better. So this project has a heavy focus on design analysis, machining, composite layup, test verification, simulation, and systems engineering. It's a really great project for people looking for internships in the mechanical aerospace industry. At the moment, we are remote. We do all of our meetings via Microsoft Teams. And that we're going to remain remote, with the exception of testing manufacturing, which will be in person. So if you're interested, please take a picture of this link and join us in our Slack.
And then talking about high power rocketry, this is a short video showing our rocket from last year, which went to 23,000 feet, I believe, in the Mojave Desert.
How many people are watching?
Okay. All right. So it's me again. It's M. And I'm actually going to be the research lead for this year as well. So if you guys were a part of AIAA last year, you know that we did compete in the Rascal research competition. This year, we're going to be expanding what research competitions we're involved in. We're still going to be doing Rascal this year, and we're also going to be doing the NASA Big Ideas project. We're going to be posting links tomorrow morning for you guys to be able to join those Discords. They're going to be separate from the AIAA UCF Discord, just that way we can collaborate and talk a little bit more in depth without flooding that Discord. So those will be up tomorrow.
Hey guys, David once again. This year I am leading the Design Build Fly senior competition. And basically I'm looking for a select number of non-senior members. You don't have to be a senior. Basically all I'm asking for is if you have experience with RC planes or a passion for flying planes or even designing them and all that. Would love to bring you onto the team. If you actually are certified as a RC pilot, please hit me up because we might need you for next year. When we go fly out in Arizona, we'll be competing, hopefully, with a really good design. And this year's competition has to do with towing a sensor, basically that will perform surveillance. So I think that'll be pretty interesting. If you're interested in joining, go ahead and hit that link there and fill it out. And I'll get back with you with more information. So thank you.
All right. So NASA is doing a neat little academy online. we at AIAA aren't actually going to be taking part in this, but we are going to strongly encourage that you guys look out and try to apply for this. Basically, it's an interactive class so that you guys can learn about NASA protocols, procedures, and how to write proposals in the way that NASA actually accepts and looks at and writes them. So this is a really unique, cool opportunity for you guys to learn specifically from NASA how NASA does their stuff. So again, while we're not doing this as a team, we're going to strongly encourage that you guys look into competing in this. All right, and then to get some fun things going, we actually have in our Discord a channel all dedicated to us playing and learning about Kerbal Space Program together. We were looking into doing some daily challenges, but for the most part right now what we do is we actually, as a club, we're helping to teach other people how to play Kerbal Space Program and troubleshoot the game a little bit. And it's honestly all just about being really collaborative and hanging out with other members of AIAA. In the same vein of things, we are actually working on making a Minecraft server. We hinted this a little bit at the last general body meeting that we had, but we're going to make this a reality soon. And as soon as we get more details about how you guys can join this, we're going to send them out into the Discord as well.
Hello, I'm Rosa. I am the events coordinator, and also recently something we've done is movie nights. And so together we all vote on which movie to watch the day of. This will be done 3 times a semester, obviously with everybody doing their own things. Hopefully we can plan it right after midterms or finals, so keep a watch on that on our Discord.
All right, so now we are at the membership information. So yearly dues to be a member of AIAA is $25. If you pay the $35, that also gets you the membership and a shirt that's going to be previewed on the next slide. There is a lot of reasons why you should join AIAA UCF. While some of these kind of are a little bit harder just due to COVID-19, you still get access to all of our design and research projects. When we can do tours again, you'll be able to get access to the exclusive tours, like stuff for Piper and, oh, I lost my train of thought, but like Piper and SpaceX and NASA, stuff like that is what we've been able to do in the past. There's also a lot of networking opportunities and leadership opportunities, as well as we give you a really good chance to build your resume and get critiques on your resume within the Discord. And this is what our shirt is going to look like for the upcoming year. As I mentioned before, it is the 30th anniversary of AIAA UCF. Because of that, we wanted to make a new shirt and something that we never really have done before. So one of our good friends actually designed this shirt for us. They're so lovely, and I am very excited for us to get this shirt. For this, we are accepting pre-orders on our website. And the pre-orders are going to end on October 21st. After that, it's going to take a little bit for us to actually get the shirts in once they make them. And at that point, we're going to start looking into either shipping them, or I will be personally dropping them off for you guys. That way we can get these out to you in like a safe manner. Sorry about that. And finally, we have all of our social medias. So we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Twitter. And on those ones, you can get quick updates about when we're having events. The one that we are most active in, though, is the Discord. So our Discord is kind of it both serves as the AIAA UCF Discord and a little bit more as a general engineering or just anyone interested in space. So we have 2 sides of it. If you don't want to see the AIAA side of things, you don't have to. You can just talk to us about anything engineering, space, science, and we have places for all of that stuff. If you want to click the link to the Discord, you can see all of the channels that we have in there. And I really hope that you guys come out and talk to us. All right, and now we're actually going to open it up for questions from you guys. That way we can try to figure out some stuff and answer anything that you guys are wondering.
All right, I'll relay the messages. So someone asked, I was in Rocket League last semester and finished my CAD for my rocket, but I never got to assemble it. Will I be able to pick up where I left off at Rockets Leads?
Yeah, for sure. Message one of us on Discord and we'll talk to you. But yes.
And then this new question just came in. What's the process for joining the Rascal group?
All right, so we're gonna have, starting tomorrow morning, I'm gonna post a link to the separate Rascal Discord into our AIAA chat. Right now I'm still working on making like a little welcome screen for you guys, but as soon as that stuff is up, you'll be able to join through that link. And same with Big Ideas. They both have their own separate Discords.
And then someone asked, what are the research projects?
So the research projects that we're offering right now are the NASA Big Ideas project, Rascal, and if there's any projects that you guys want to do in addition to those, you can DM me and we can figure out how we can actually make a team for AIAA with that research project and help you out in that way and like offer you some support there.
And then are graduate students allowed to join and participate in the projects?
Yes, they are. We actually have a couple of graduate students right now, and one of our leads, Ryan, is a graduate student as well.
And then at Rocket League Leads again, is Rocket League geared more to students who have previous experience with rockets, or is it also good for people who are relatively new to stuff like that?
So in terms of Rocket League, we don't need to, in terms of like the competition that everyone's doing, no previous experience required. Once the meetings get started, we're going to be showing you, going back through some basics, some aerodynamics, some basics of rocket science, how rockets work, and then eventually we're going to be getting into construction. And then the program that we use, it's pretty simple, not very hard on a computer. So and it's free, so we'll get into those details. But the only part that we would want, and it actually wasn't mentioned in the slide, is we do level 1 certifications. That's the only thing where we would want people to have a little bit more experience, maybe for example, do Rocket League one semester and then the next semester come back and work on your level 1 certification. But in terms of Rocket League projects, you don't need any prior experience.
And then this one is geared at Ethan. How much is it to go out to the Mojave Desert for the high-powered rockets?
So that depends on how many people I guess would be going. We're gonna have a team that drives and they're gonna carry the rocket. And then we're gonna have a team that flies out. So whatever ticket prices are at the time. So right now, we're shooting for December. I haven't been looking up airplane tickets, but more people will be able to split stay if we stay in Airbnb. If not, hotels are usually around like 90 to 100 a night. It just all depends on how many people are going and how much food you want to buy.
And then is there a project for someone who has zero experience in the aerospace field?
Honestly, yeah, a lot of our projects are geared for people that are trying to learn more about stuff and that don't necessarily have any experience. Rockets is a little more difficult, but we definitely have a lot of people that have never done any rocketry successfully make rockets. Quadcopters is similar to that. It's a little bit more intense now, but we're still there to kind of guide you along the way and teach you a little bit more about aerospace. If you're not looking for something that's more hands-on, we do also have the research projects, which are a lot of just technical writing and researching and exploring topics that you may be interested in the aerospace and science fields.
All right, and then does being a part of NAR help? So yeah, I'll answer this one since it's a pretty easy question. So we launch at a out in Palm Bay at one of the local NAR chapters. So being a NAR member does help because then you'll be more easy. You might already be certified, or it'll fast track the certification process since you don't have to get membership again. And then So next question, who would I get in contact with again if I'm interested in the year-long drone project? That's a Chick-fil-A payload. That would be the Quads project, so get in touch on Discord with anyone that has the Quads in their name. And then someone asked, what's a high-power rocketry certification? If one of you guys want to answer that.
Yeah, so you can go.
It's essentially just higher power motors, like successive 1, 2, 3. So he was talking about the level 1 high power certifications. So it would just be the next step up. But yeah, so.
And then any networking opportunities this semester? So we have a guest speaker right after, as soon as we finish the questions. So we'll probably cut it in a few minutes. And then if you have any more questions, join the Discord after. We'll be in channels if you guys want to talk to us. But we have a guest speaker, Anthony Tran, with us. And then we'll have more throughout the semester. We're looking to have even more because we can't have too much face-to-face meetings and such. So this is our way of giving back to you guys, the members. And then if I'm a member of National AIAA, do I still have to join the UCF one?
Technically, yes. So the national membership gives you access to everything that AIAA National has. So that means like you get onto their mailing lists and more information about their events. In order to participate in AIAA UCF as a local chapter, you do have to pay our membership as well. That way we can afford all of the things that go into getting you guys the materials, because that is what we use our dues for.
And then final question, how do we join AIAA UCF?
There's actually, we have our website, it's the AIAAUCF.com. On there, we have a store option and you're able to purchase a membership through our online store. And that's also where you can go to purchase the shirt if you're interested in that as well. So I think Eric can post a link to our website later. And then again, it's just in our online store. You can purchase your membership.
Alrighty, now we'll be taking it away with our guest speaker, Anthony Tran. If we could just get 1 minute to set everything up on our end.